All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the comments. So we have Baby Metal Kingdom, the official video loaded up, ready to go. Comments, mind you. So I know I'm a couple of days late on this, but there is good reason. I don't know if you saw my ramblings in the other videos that I posted about this, but I've been dedicating a lot of my free time towards commissioning and directing this art project, kind of for the channel and also inspired by the channel. So actually, here they are. If you haven't seen those videos, this is what we were talking about. So Mike Powers had commented that he would love to see an AMV with the girls and the commie band kind of decked out in full samurai garb. To I think the Metal Kingdom song is the one that he commented on. So he didn't know it at the time, but I love the idea. Like legitimately love the idea. So I'm gonna try and make it happen with your support. It can happen a lot faster. So art isn't cheap, but at the same time, once this project is finished, should be a lot of fun, should be really rewarding, and absolutely worth the time, attention, and I guess financial investment required. So that's what we're doing on this. And I mentioned in the other video that I consider this is still like me reacting to the music, right? So like I don't just listen to the music and go, oh, that was cool, and then walk away. It's like good music really inspires something within me that needs to be expressed and articulated. And so this is just kind of like the continuation, you know, of that. So it's not necessarily just the one song that I'm reacting to, but like the overall sense and the overall appreciation that's been cultivated for Baby Metal is what's driving this and fueling this. So I really like this idea, and I think you guys can tell that this is like I'm like genuinely struck by how powerful and potent this music is. So, if you would like to contribute towards the project on the channel, there are a couple of ways you can do that. So you can check the description. There are some links in there. There's a link to the Patreon, and I had mentioned that I had removed the requester tier. The video requests didn't really go as I was hoping it to. I think it was a little bit contrived on my end, so we got rid of that, and I added for $10 a month. It's the Art Freak tier, Art Freak. So the idea with this is all of the art projects that we're doing on the channel, because this isn't the only one. This is just the one that has been inspired by Baby Metal. But all of the artwork that we kind of have, like I'll move this over so you can see a little bit better. And I'll move over here maybe if you want to see my face. But, so all of the artwork that we get commissioned for the channel. I'm also talking to animators who can like turn this into like an actual animation. So it's going to be like built from the ground up, very grassroots kind of thing. We're working with like a bunch of freelance artists. So we're giving them a lot of work and a lot of opportunity to express their creativity in ways that, you know, because most of the time when you talk to these people, when you talk to these artists, they're doing commissioned work for stuff that doesn't really like excite them. They don't care about it. And so like you get the technical ability, but you don't get any of the flair or any of the emotion or any of the you know, the thing that drove them to become an artist to begin with. So it's a lot of fun for a lot of different reasons. So if you want to support, if you love the idea and you want front row seats to it, there's a $10 tier on the Patreon. So that'll get you early access to all of the updates. And then you can also just drop a super thanks. And so all of the proceeds go towards all of the projects that we're working on the channel. So all of the Baby Metal AMV stuff, which I am working on, all of the technical improvements towards the channel as well. Like I said, I think I have my eye on a new video camera, and just generally over the next couple of months, I want to try and like establish a studio to where we can do these recordings kind of like uninterrupted and like up the production values. So if you guys are into all of that, definitely like super thanks are going to go a long way towards that. The Art Freak tier on the Patreon is another good way, and then also just like the cover charge, $3.50 a month, basic cover, like helps support the channel in all of those ways as well. So that's gonna do it, I think, for the intro here. we're going to start digging into the comments. First up, we have Jake Muller, faithful commenter and, really early supporter of the channel. Says, let the Metal Kingdom come. Not a cult. It's not a cult, guys. It's not, though. Y'all aren't a cult. I don't feel like there's let me say this, because I'm dealing, generally speaking, with like 3 distinct fandoms at the moment, and there's something about the baby metal fandom where I think you guys feel the most professional out of all across all of the fandoms that I've dealt with. There's a level of acceptance, I guess, that like there's not a lot of contention or a lot of tension that you guys bring to the table. And so I've always felt very welcomed in this space, and at the same time, it's like you aren't afraid to call me on my nonsense too, but you do it in a professional way where it's like, oh yeah, you're probably right about that. You're probably right about that. So I really appreciate that about you. And it's really made digging into this baby metal stuff like that much more rewarding. So thank you. He goes on to say, this is why baby metal have no match from any other Japanese artists. They're top-notch worldwide. He says, don't worry about not noticing this wasn't live sound. When you get used to baby metal and how they work with their music video releases, you'll get that sense of prediction. Yeah, that was a little embarrassing for me, not gonna lie. For how long it took before I realized that I was listening to the studio, right? It wasn't until I didn't hear the crowd, like towards the end. I'm like, where is the crowd? Is this? Yeah, so I was fooled by the music video, by the video a little bit. So yeah, again, as I do consider myself a professional. So when I make mistakes like that, I feel kind of embarrassed about it. But at the same time, it is what it is, and I'm not trying to hide stuff from you guys. So he goes on to say, last weekend at Makuhari Messe, they made 2 great live shows, returning to the stage after almost 2 years, and by far they meet up. I guess they met my expectations with this epic live performance and top-notch production. Were you there? Were you there, Mr. Jake Muller? Were you there? I'm pretty sure. It sounds like you're saying you were there. Good God. He goes on to say, Su Metal and Moa Metal showing why they're queen and princess deserving of their thrones. I'm freaking out with the cinematic drone shots. Yo, those things were super cool, right? I think that was part of the reason why I thought their production value may have been the best ever, because it's tough for me to say, obviously, because I don't have a whole lot of authority to speak on that, because I'm still real new. I've only listened to maybe like a dozen of their songs, if that, but still, man. We were expecting this live pro shop version, but we have to wait until next month for the live sound. Okay, that's not too bad. It's just a month away. We can wait. We can wait. I want it now. I want to know. Get now. There were many news and announcements. Probably they will have a new official member. Oh, interesting. Most likely Momoko Okazaki, the one who has been performing with them all these years and latest live concerts. Cool. Their next live show is April 1st, Fox Day, also April Fool's Day here in the States, when returning once again. Although, isn't like a fox kind of like an archetypal trickster entity? Right? I don't know. When returning once again with another headlining show at the PIA Arena. MM, is that, what did he say it was? Up here? Yeah, MM is at Makuhari Messe. Is that what that is? The PIA Arena, MM, Yokohama. So stay tuned for more. Some fans are comparing the level of stage production with Legend S Baptism XX 2017, Su Metal's 20th birthday. Watch that special performance for many reasons, especially the intro and the name of, and of course, live at Tokyo Dome 2016 is another milestone in Baby Metal's career. There were some minor issues when Metal was singing this live, a little bit off. Apparently an IEM issue or something, but it's all good because we all know it's been a while since performing live, and is the premiere of this song. Pretty sure next live show will be better. I have no doubt any little things that need to be ironed out are going to be ironed out quite quick. So if you really want to hear the live sound, and I'm pretty sure someone can share in your server. My server? My server? I don't have a server. Am I supposed to? Should I have a server? I don't have a server. A fan cam version is around somewhere. Thanks for sharing this, and don't forget to put your kitsunes up. Does it go like this, right? It's like, because it's not just like this, right? It's not just like this, but it's like a little bit, and then do you put the fingers forward because they're kind of like fox ears? What? I don't know. Somebody help me out with that. Boop. Appreciate the comment, sir. Thank you. Sphinx Crusader responds to Jake Muller, says, dude, your comments are always so insightful, and you are everywhere. Baby Metal is. True dedication. Kitsune is up. For sure. Yes, he is. Much appreciated. Moving on. Jim Newsbaum says, it is a live performance video. The audio is a studio and almost always is in the official music videos. Doesn't change the spectacle of the live performance. Like that's what had me fooled, man. The spectacle is what had me fooled. So, yeah. Deli Alex says, nice apology. To answer your question, that wasn't their highest produced show. I mean, I guess just like budget wise, like I'm just looking at the thrones, and there are 3 massive thrones, and they're so intricate and detailed. It's like how much time and like how much of the budget went towards just those thrones themselves. They're exceptional. It goes on to say that was most likely so the Tokyo Dome show in 2016 was probably their highest produced show, with 55,000 fans in attendance each night, or maybe the Legend, which Jake Muller referenced in the previous comment on Sue's 20th birthday. But pretty much all major baby metal shows in Japan are insanely well done and probably cost a crap ton of money. It says, P.S. Too bad we didn't get any live sound, but at least we got to see the girls again. No arguments. Jim Naysbaum again says, everyone says, what is with the scissors? That is the other one, infinity sign keys staffs. Yeah. It became clear after a couple of moments that they were not in fact scissors, and that they were obviously a key to the Metal Kingdom. So. Jim Newsbaum again. They used a bunch of drones in the arena for the video, in addition to the booms that you can see. The drone shots are freaking awesome. They are. They absolutely are. Again, Jim Newsbaum, faithful commenter here. Not their most well-produced live performance. Very good, but I would say the Tokyo Dome shows and Legend S are the most or biggest produced shows. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Maybe we'll do a comparison. I don't know. I just like to do things that are fun. So you never know. You never know what video could come out next. So Hidesio says, oh, don't worry about that. Again, about the sound. He says the uncountable amount of people that do reaction videos and don't even notice if it is studio audio even after they upload. That's a little embarrassing. I can't read Japanese yet. It says, most well-produced live performance? Maybe not, but it was awesome nonetheless. Every one of their shows that I've watched that were in Japan have super high production value. This is true. I'm biased towards the pre-Metal Galaxy area when the commies were more involved, so I tend to favor Tokyo Dome over all others. Wish you could have been at this show with us. What an experience. Yo, I wish I could have been there too. Fly me out. Glad you enjoyed the video. I did. It was quite good. Also, yes, this is definitely the studio audio overlaid to live with camera shots. Yep. Cool. Appreciate the context and the insight. Kit 1? Sorry. That's my math training coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So Kit Kat says that the dignified nobility of Su Metal seated on the throne is overwhelming. Quite. Very commanding. Very compelling presence. Rod22 says, no worries about confusing the audio, studio audio. You guys are so like, oh, thank you. You just like, I don't know. Make me feel real good about myself. So I appreciate that. As many do this because, except for Road to Resistance live in Japan, which is actual live vocals, most official baby metal music videos are the studio audio. The live performance with actual live audio should come out soon, but will ultimately will unlikely be from Baby Metal Official. Most well-produced performance, laughy face. I guess maybe I was. Well, that's why the disclaimer did. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just the drone shots like really, and then I don't know. That's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. Just par for the course. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? One man's par is another man's never gonna frickin' happen. So try the one at Tokyo Dome. I did actually on the Patreon. It's a Patreon exclusive. I did. I'm pretty sure it was the 20. Oh man, now I can't remember the date. 2020 or 2016. I forget exactly which one it is. But it was the only time that they played the Tales of the Destinies right into the one, and that's on the Patreon. Well worth it. Like well worth it. Like if you don't care about anything else on the channel, like if you don't care about the art projects, if you don't care about like me trying to learn Japanese or connecting with my Japanese audience in a deeper, if you don't care about any of that, and you just like the baby metal reactions, like that one's still worth it. Like $3.50, go check it out. Road to Resistance live in Japan, or BMC live, which we looked at BMC. Shanti haven't looked at Road to Resistance either. Those two are on the docket, but no spoilers as to exactly when, or just watch the entire 2-day live Legend Metal Galaxy concerts, day 1 and day 2. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, and Shine live, maybe one of the best produced. So I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Shellin says Queen Sue. Indeed. Roadrunner says, no worries. We will need to wait until the BD DVD for the live audio. And we already know it's going to be even better. Yeah, no question. Regarding the stage, the level of production is among their top, but not their craziest, in my opinion. The drone footage is pretty new, though, and adds an incredible point of view for the visuals for the BD purpose, and I believe they also projected that footage live on the venue's giant screens. Until next time. Yes, sir. Grington 300 says, great reaction, and no worries with not realizing until later on that it was not a live audio, it was just the studio audio. They do that quite a lot, but when you consider this was only filmed last weekend, that is crazy. That is crazy, just last weekend. And they already got the video out. It isn't so surprising they used the studio audio for it. Yeah, not surprising. We will have to wait for the DVD to get the live audio. For the moment, this was all about the spectacle. Was this their best or biggest production? Hard to say. I agree with some of the other comments below saying Tokyo Dome and Legend S were probably their biggest to date, but they never skimp on production, especially their big arena shows. Every one of them have been spectacular. CZ75 says, all hail Queen Sue of Baby Metal. First of her name, Queen of Metal, Goddess of the Metalverse, Protector of the One, Lady Moa, Hand of the Queen. I wish I had like a posh British accent, so I could give that the treatment it really deserves. Chris Harris says, Since everyone is having their say, my vote is I am on the fence about this being the best yet. Oh, I guess I really started a thing here. I would need to see the rest to judge, but I feel the next 2 shows will be the real deal when they introduce the new member and perform all 10 new songs. Wow, they're doing the whole new album. That's what's up. I suspect they will go full storytelling, rock opera mode for those shows and really showcase the concept part of the album. By the way, a big thanks to our friends who went to the shows for filling us in, but not spoiling. And see, yeah, this is like the professional nature of the baby metal fandom. You guys get it. It's really kind of like fascinating to watch. TM Metal says this is live. Okay. I mean, all right. Minstrel Blood says, this concert was shown in movie theaters in Japan. Interesting. All their big concerts are like this. Their best stage show is In the Name Of, live at Legend XX. This is up there, top 5 for sure. Okay, so I wasn't that far off. Just, Saraga Moladet says, Baby Metal Kingdom is the best kingdom. Epic. No arguments. Foreign Angel says, yeah, the only official Baby Metal music video that used the live audio was Road of Resistance. It doesn't seem like they'll do that again. Interesting. Maybe we'll take a look at that one. Slitherkin says, Baby Metal is all about production, and it seems like they step it up every tour. The stage for Metal Galaxy was pretty impressive. I actually expected this to be more produced, to be honest, but it is the first song from the concert. I'm sure it ramps up. The aesthetics remind me of Baptism XX. Yeah, there's that again. The Metal Galaxy tour was so colorful, and this, well, it isn't a step back, it's a step forward, but it harkens back to an earlier era. By the way, In the Name Of from Baptism XX was crazy awesome. You should check it out. Also, they've always used red and blue lighting to indicate shifts in the tone of the music. But they are using red and blue at the same time here, which seems very new. It's usually one or the other. Maybe it's indicating the light and dark sides are merging. Could be. I don't know. Baby metal lore is massive, and baby metal concerts are always a spectacle. I cannot wait for the live audio of this song. Me either. I want to hear the crowd chanting. Yeah, for sure. Ding JK says, fans have seen many of their well-produced performances, so it is certain that their performances are of high quality. Yes. I mean, Oscar Antaro says, I think Legend S In the Name Of opening is the higher performance. I would be interested to see just like from a budget standpoint, what they spent on this versus like, really just like a breakdown of what they spent on like their biggest shows. Be interesting. Let's see. Zilch634 says, I attended Baby Metal's 2-day live concert. I'm sure you did. And what I felt was heavy metal, if you listen to the songs, happy metal, if you see them on stage, and kawaii bridges the gap between the two. If I may say so, I think they became a little cooler. You certainly may. But the cute part was still the same. The concert started with this song. I sang it loudly. It was so much fun. The audience was great, the live performance was even more powerful, and the crowd was so loud that I'm sure the live video will be even better. Wait for March. No, I can't wait. Darkly Tranquil says, I was at the Makuhari for these shows, and the truth is that Sue struggled a bit with the new songs, especially on the first night when she seemed to have audio issues. Yeah, that was mentioned earlier. She sounded great on the older songs, so I think this maybe a bit of nerves on the new ones and hasn't completely nailed down the live performance aspect of them yet. She sounded much better and more confident on the second night, but I think, if this was just like the first tour, like first show of the tour, and the first time playing new, like it's understandable. I guess you kind of hate to see it, but it's understandable. But I think she needs more reps on the new songs. Yeah, to get really confident with them. I have no doubt that with some more practice, she will sound as angelic on the new ones as she does with the old ones. Yeah. No arguments. The Panzer 6, that guy, says, great reaction, and no worries on thinking it was live. The mix is very good. Adding the live footage to the music makes it much more impactful. Typical for Baby Metal Live. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. And Mr. Mike Powers says, there have been 2 previous times I've said Sue has never looked and sounded so beautiful to me. Even though this is still the studio audio, the first was Legend S, No Rain, No Rainbow. The second was Legend M, Shrine. Now I have to add a third time. Sue looked beyond enchanting and sounds amazing. I mean, look at 1218, the beautiful death glare. Moa as always is beautiful, and I love her English pronunciation. Like I said before, her voice is pure warmth. Moa at 1057, so powerful. Don't anyone dare call her small. What I would have given to be there. I adore both these women. They are perfect. The band is perfect. Legend S has an insane start and set design too. Baby Metal knows how to start a party. Cool. Appreciate it. And that's it. We made it. We got through it. Not too bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to do it for the comments for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a comment, all that stuff. We talked about the art projects already, so again, if you're interested in that, there are some links in the description. Go check the Patreon out, or just drop a super thanks and let me know. And as soon as I have more updates for you, yeah, you'll see. All right, that's going to do it for me for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.